Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After putting Jack and Jennifer to bed and picking them up from the airport, Chad sits with Julie at the Horton house. He describes how Jennifer said that Abigail wasn't her kid. It was best for Jennifer to go back to Boston since it would take her some time to get accustomed to her. Julie concurs that Abigail will have more time to access her memories now that fewer people are present. How is he doing? She queries. Chad is preserving his composure for his children and Abby, who is unable to see him crumble. He fears, however, that she may regain her memories and come to the realization that she no longer loves him. Julie is aware that she will fall head over heels in love with him once Abigail regains her memories. Julie sits on the Horton sofa and looks severely at a thoughtful Chad. Telling someone over the phone in the DiMera living room that Jack and Jennifer are no longer with her, Abigail says she has fewer family members to worry about. When EJ walks in, she hangs up. Identifying himself as her brother-in-law, he does so. EJ observes that Chad never recovered from her sleeping with Stephen when she claims to have met the other brother-in-law. She opens her mouth wide. EJ says, "Oh dear, did someone not tell you about that?" He clarifies that it was difficult and solely Stephen's responsibility. When EJ goes on to discuss his and Stephen's argument, Abigail refers to him as the idiot brother. He laughs and adds she wasn't always that negative about him. She asks in jest if she shared a bed with him. EJ confirms to her surprise. "Which of Chad's brothers did I not have sex with?" She never slept with Tony, he tells her, and Andre is no longer alive. She queries, "How did he die?" Chad enters without warning, before EJ can inform her that she murdered him. Stephen enters the DiMera office hesitantly. Gabby shouts at him after hanging up the phone to alert security. In order to put his infidelity with Ava behind them, Stephen wants to discuss. "It's impossible to move past this," she responds. She's not one to forget or forgive. He confesses his love and makes a heartfelt appeal. In an attempt to make it up to her, he asks her to accompany him home. She consents to accompany him home so they can pack. Roman seems to be addressing Ava directly at a Brady pub table. At the pub, Roman gives a tired Ava a coffee. Although Ava acknowledges she was dismissed, he believes Kristen is really putting her through her paces at work. She clarifies that Gabi made the demand after learning from her assistant that she had an affair with Stefan. Melinda went to Connie's place to fire her, so perhaps this will be the last laugh for her. Roman expresses gratitude to Alva for her trust. She describes him as a stand-up, trustworthy man, but regrets that he has validated everything Kayla finds negative about her. Roman is aware that everyone makes errors, but he is unable to advocate for his sister. He most definitely has. Ava is very certain that Gabi feels differently. Cardboardly smiles at Melinda, who is unconscious on Connie's sofa. When Connie gets home, she has a shopping bag full of lye, bleach, rope, hacksaw, and garbage bags. As she discovered from watching her true crime programs, it's everything she needs to dispose of a corpse. Melinda stirs, just as she is about to start working, but she bends over her. Connie is stunned and baffled as to why she wasn't murdered by the same dosage that killed Everett and Bobby. She'll simply slice her neck, no matter what. With the hacksaw, she's leaning over Melinda. Then cardboard leg comes alive. Avoid doing it. Melinda passes out as Connie holds the hacksaw above her. Lay raises his hand, and Connie looks up at him. Connie is urged by imaginary Lee to act morally and give Melinda a chance at life. Connie questions why he gives such a damn. "Oh my God," she utters. "Do you love her?" I asked. Imaginary Lee maintains that everything that matters to him is Connie, who has great generosity and compassion. Connie fears Melinda has too much information. How should she handle her? Lee, the imaginary, has an idea. Abigail informs Chad at the DiMera estate that EJ told her that she had slept with his siblings. EJ apologizes, avoiding Chad's look. It just surfaced. Chad is adamant about knowing what EJ told her. Not much, only that evidently I'm the family slut. What Abigail says. She walks out to urinate. Chad snaps at EJ, who concedes that although the timing wasn't ideal, it was all going to come out at some point. Chad bolts from the scene. Later, EJ takes great pleasure in Gabi and Stefan's marital altercation as Stefan literally follows her into the DiMera living room. Gabi informs EJ that during Ava's incarceration, Stefan had an affair with her. "Oh my," EJ exclaims wryly. EJ joyously makes fun of her moving out when she says she's there to pack her belongings. Gabi has an abrupt change of heart. She fixes her gaze on EJ and says she's going to remain there. Gabi crosses her arms and looks angrily. Abigail is upstairs, typing on her phone while seated on a bed. When Chad arrives at the door, she stashes it. "Is she okay?" he queries. It's difficult for her to digest hearing so many negative things about herself, she claims. He tells her that she is very great in most aspects. She is not required to remain in that room, he continues. She has a ready-made guest room. Since it is their former room, she wants to remain there. It is her desire that it would evoke memories, particularly those of them. Perhaps then I could begin to resemble the Abigail you recall. A perplexed tied to a bed, Melinda awakens. Be at ease, Connie assures. I promise to look after you. Both Lee and I are. Cardboard Lee gives her a grin. After that, Sophia approaches Tate on Days of Our Lives, and Abigail remembers something from the past. Abby has a lot of life experiences to consider. She may begin by perusing our picture gallery, which includes a list of all the hiccups in her and Chad's romance. Viewed below, of course, there is Stefan, who praised Chad for not reminding her of the night he sexually assaulted her by having an affair with her alter ego, Gabi, upon meeting the new Abigail. Andre is dead, since he was brutally murdered by Abigail's alter ego. And there's EJ, who is reportedly about to have his own first encounter with Abigail tomorrow, according to teasers. Furthermore, Annalyn McCord cautions that there's some drama that starts early amongst the DiMera brothers because EJ is coming in and poking around where he doesn't belong, a warning to those who believed Abigail's homecoming would go without a hitch. As of yet, nobody has really questioned that she is Abigail, with the exception of poor Jennifer, who almost lost it when she had to cope with her new daughter. And we'll be honest, EJ is the only person who could really embrace dying and resurrecting with a fresh look. McCord even claims Eagle spoke with her about it, as he understands what it's like to adopt a whole different appearance for a well-known character. However, we'd also dare to guess that EJ would be the one to view her homecoming with extreme suspicion, particularly given that it has some connection to Clyde, the man who first brought him dangerously close to death. Although Clyde is now incarcerated in a Supermax facility, EJ, the district attorney, would probably have to make the necessary calls to speak with him and attempt to find out the truth. Not so long ago, EJ also received a makeover. Jill Johnson/GPI is credited. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.